The Smiling Mimic. My friend Samin grew up in a house where strange things happened so often that her family eventually stopped questioning them. It wasn't the kind of place where one terrifying event changed everything. Instead, it was the small things. Footsteps when no one was home, doors opening on their own, the unsettling feeling that someone was standing just outside your window, watching. Over the years, the family had come to believe there was something in that house they couldn't explain. One afternoon, while both Samin and her younger sister were at school teaching their classes, only their parents were home. Her father, who had retired a few years earlier, was busy doing small jobs around the house, fixing loose hinges, repairing shelves, and moving from one room to another. Meanwhile, her mother sat quietly in the TV lounge. Then, something caught her eye. Someone was walking directly behind him. At first, she thought it was Samin. The figure resembled Samin. But something felt wrong. Very wrong. The figure was unnaturally tall. Far taller than Samin had ever been. It followed only a step behind her husband, matching every movement perfectly, as if it were silently shadowing him. The most disturbing part? Her husband didn't react. He carried on with his work as though he were completely alone. He didn't look back. He didn't hesitate. It was as if he couldn't see the figure at all. Unable to take her eyes off it, Samin's mother continued watching in complete silence. The figure slowly turned its head toward her. In that instant, she realized it wasn't her daughter. It was wearing Samin's face. The features were almost identical, but stretched, longer than they should have been. Its expression was completely lifeless. Its eyes didn't blink, didn't move. They remained fixed on her with an unnatural stillness. Every instinct in her body told her that whatever she was looking at, it wasn't human. Frozen with fear, she immediately began reciting verses from the Quran. She never looked away. As the verses continued, the figure remained perfectly still. Then, without taking a single step, it slowly began to fade. But just before it disappeared, its lips curled upward into a slow, deliberate, unsettling smile. A smile that seemed to say, "I'll be back." And then, it was gone. Her husband finally walked back into the room, completely unaware that anything unusual had happened. To this day, Samin's mother says she'll never forget that smile. Because it wasn't the smile of someone leaving. It was the smile of something that knew exactly where they lived.